colleague in the head of development and performance at the IRB. Mark, obviously first time in Nelson Mandela Bay, new stadium, new tournament, but it seems to be going great, and it's a great facility.
Yeah, very pleased. Good crowd in today, which is great, and always helpful when the home team is playing well, and the Springboks have been some very good performances. Yeah, it's first time for Port Elizabeth. I think the city has got fantastic facilities for the teams. They're very happy here. The hotel is great, the training facilities are great, and they have the advantage of coming to a world-class venue. So I think it's George was a very nice tournament for us, and the people down there did a great job. But the series has grown in profile, and the facilities the teams expect now. These are potential Olympic athletes here playing in this tournament, so the facilities are first class, and it couldn't have been a better start. I think the crowds maybe a little bit low yesterday, but we see a lot more people here today. The sun is out. I didn't realise it was called the Windy City. There was some strong winds yesterday, but it's been a very good start, and I think SA Rugby will be happy with it. We're very pleased with it, and I think it can only grow from strength to strength.
Okay. Also, the first time that you've had 3 tournaments to start a series. I know last week they said it won't happen again.
Yeah.
But logistically, it must have been quite a bit of a challenge to get everybody everywhere, and they've travelled across the world basically in these last 3 weeks. Just how's it been from your point of view?
Yeah, it was a big challenge, all right. I mean, the reason we had 3 in a row was to accommodate the new venue in Australia. Australia moved from the April window in Adelaide to the Gold Coast in October, so it was to accommodate that move. We discussed it with the teams and the high performance managers and the unions. We changed the substitution law to allow them to use all 5 substitutes so that they could better manage the players. But yeah, they're tired, no question about it. I think it is a one-off. I can't really see us doing it again. We'll take the feedback from the teams, but they bought into it and they understood why we had to do it. But it has been a real challenge. There's a lot of tired bodies out there, but still we're putting in some good performances. I think the gap between the Tier 1 countries and the developing countries is closing all the time. There's no easy games. You talk to any of the coaches and the players and they'll tell you that. So we're very pleased with the rugby on the pitch, and we've been pleased with all 3 tournaments. Huge crowds in Dubai. And again, 25,000 people in the Gold Coast over the weekend, a good start for them. Like Port Elizabeth, I can see this in 3 years' time to be a sellout.
That'd be great. Also, this you guys finished off the last series with a magnificent final. South Africa was involved. South Africa won, obviously, in Edinburgh.
Yes.
And really one of the great finals of Sevens rugby. But this year, it's really been you can't pick a team to win these tournaments.
Yeah.
In the past, you could probably say Fiji, New Zealand, South Africa, maybe, but nowadays you can't anymore.
Yeah, well, I think one of the big stories is France. Really, France hadn't been in a final since 2005, and yet they got to the final last week. They've got some very good programs, and what we're seeing is a lot of the unions now are getting support from their national Olympic committees. They're investing in full-time contracts. These guys don't get paid as much as a professional 15-a-side player, but they are in programs. Each USA have got 25 players contracted. Canada have got about 22, and these players are playing both 15s and 7s. But France have 20 players now in a full-time program in Marcoussis outside Paris. We're seeing that with the women's game as well. Brazil, the Netherlands, China. They're getting a core group of players together. They're putting them in programs for 12 months a year. So there's huge investment, and I think that's why teams are getting more and more competitive.
I take it you expect the investment to almost explode after the London 2012 Olympics, when the budgets are reset and everybody's still looking at 2016.
Exactly, we're already seeing significant investment. Australia are getting support, New Zealand are getting support, Canada, USA, I mentioned there's Brazil, Netherlands, China, Russia. But once London 2012 is over, they're already looking at their 4-year budgets, but there wasn't enough money to get out of the system in the last year. But yes, 2013 onwards, we then become a full member of the Olympic Solidarity Programme as well, so that we can actually, all our unions can apply through their National Olympic Committee for Olympic funding as well, for coach development and team support grants, etc. So there's going to be a lot more investment over the next 4 years.
And today, who's going to win tonight?
Very difficult. As South Africa looking very strong, and New Zealand have come back strong, I must say, and then England. So it's probably one of those 3. But it's been a very competitive tournament, and it's always good when the home team gets to the final. So I think Springboks are capable of doing that.
That's an unfair question.
But as long as it's a good, exciting final, and we've got 140 countries around the world watching this, so nearly 500 million homes. So it's important that the rugby is competitive, which it is, which we're very pleased with.
Great stuff. Thanks so much.